team from the playoff a year ago, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So James Madison's offense will have the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
To throw, it's Owen. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The Nittany Lions offense will take the field for the 1st time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effective. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
The give on the inside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Dukes! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver.
There he goes. He's inside the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
It's a fumble. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Calls his own number. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! The extra point here would tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The run from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Owen. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Tries to get it on the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They've got a first down here to open the period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. The Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. With the catch, it's Godet. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll try the run. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Has to get there to move the sticks. Gets it past the marker. Touchdown, James Madison. He would not be denied.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Rides to back and leaves it. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. How about that blocking up run in that running game? There he goes. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. The pressure. Got his man on the right. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Shake, just shedding tackles. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Dukes are in the hurry-up. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes! He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the 1st half.
Yeah, most people are happy with several touchdowns in a season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive lineman. Take him out to dinner tonight.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. They want to run this quarterback. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the tight end. Hand off from the shotgun. Got a little space. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. After the run, now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cox. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Looking for a man. It's Owen. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Grab behind the line. It's Dennis. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, James Madison. Great job by the back on the option. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
At the 28, that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Cox. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
At the 37-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Owen. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they turn it into a defensive score.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
28, Penn State, 17.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. One more snap coming before halftime. Toss to the outside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Touchdown, Dukes! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Looking left. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finds his big tight end. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Duke's moving quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Owen. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, James Madison. And the route is on. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Rides to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got enough for the 1st. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Leaves it with the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Dukes are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Owen. Finds the tight end. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now improvising. Breaks into the open. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes! These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
First down for the offense.
That's caught. It's Cox. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the outside to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Find some fresh air. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Owen. The throw to the outside is complete. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They're able to keep him out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets it away from his own end zone. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Throws toward the end zone. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Owen. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect.
Touchdown, Dukes! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
First down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Makes the catch. It's Bannon. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to throw. It's Owen. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Caught close to the marker. It's Godet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gonna look downfield again. Gonna take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Dukes have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Godet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Gets rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
I think oftentimes for a quarterback, accuracy goes down a little bit when you're not throwing from the pocket in a good throwing position. Every time you scramble, every time you start running, you really got to make sure that all of your fundamentals are in check. And that time, the quarterback just got a little bit out of whack, and that affected the accuracy on that throw.
Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Gives it on the option. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Owen. Got his man. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
At the 36. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. He might want another play. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Owen. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that. The ceiling touchdown. This is what you're